Hello and welcome to this week's weekly forecast. My name's Vicki Haspels. Oh, sorry, doing mini readings. Sorry, I've been sorry, God. I've been trying to do the weekly forecast for the last 2 hours and I can't get it done. Anyway, we're doing mini readings tonight. Welcome to Spiritual Events Directory, the Intuitive Tarot show. Jump on board. If you want to come and have some readings, you can jump the queue. I'll invite you on board. I have a couple of people waiting in the queue already, so I'm going to bring them on. Here is the I'm going to put the invite link in the chat bar, and you can use that to come on board and jump the queue. I'm going to bring Nicole on now. Nicole, are you ready to talk to me? Nicole's not ready just yet. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, you are there. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Nice.
So, do you have a question for me tonight?
A card for me generally would be great for this coming
Okay.
week. Yeah.
No worries. You should come to meditation on Thursday nights.
Yeah, I should.
You should. All right. So this.
Yeah. Oh,
7:30.
Pardon.
7:30.
Nice.
Anyway, here's your card. Let's have a look. This is for you. Oops, sorry. There we go. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to just tune into what that means for you. Just bear with me. Okie dokie. Always the Four of Pentacles. It's always about a little bit of like envy, right? It's always like you're being left behind. There's something that's, they've got it, you don't have it, sort of thing. However, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, you're jealous, blah blah blah. That's rubbish, right? Envy can be used as a great tool, because while you're saying or thinking that you're feeling left behind, it's your aspiration. It's like, okay, you can turn that around and think, you know what? I actually want to be there, because I want to be where they're at. And you can turn it around like that and think, okay, well, that's what my soul is telling me where I'm heading. I'm going to make that happen. And so with that, I really just feel like you're feeling dissatisfied where you are at the moment, and you can just make that happen. Use Four of Pentacles energy. Show you the card again. Use Four of Pentacles energy to launch yourself, because at least something inside of you or something around you is showing you what your aspiration is. Does that make sense? You don't have to flounder around. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to bring Lena on board. Hello, Lena. Lena's decided to join me to jump the queue. I'm going to put this up here. Nope.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. You look great as always.
Oh, thank you. I'm chasing a fly for some reason. So I'm just letting everybody know. I'm putting in the comments. You can copy and paste the StreamYard. Come and join me online. So, Lena, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, in regard to my relationship with my ex, would you see any coming back, or is it gonna work out, or it's gonna finish? What's gonna happen?
Okay, so Lena, what is happening here with this person for you? Tell me. You tell me what's going on.
Oh, we've been talking, but I don't know what it's.
Okay. So let's have a look at this. I'm only asking that of you because this has been an ongoing thing.
Yes.
Yes. So, all right, this is what the energy for this situation. All right. So Six of Wands is like celebration. Six of Wands is recognition. So Six of Wands says, you know what? This is what I have. This is what I can celebrate. I really don't think that if it in relation to like in the context of your relationship, I feel that everything's going to stay as it is because everything looks good the way that it should. Does that make sense? In the context of you, about you following something up where your qualifications or what it is that you're good at is about following that through at the moment, because there's people seeing you and looking at you. So personally, I'd be looking at yourself, because otherwise the status quo is the status quo with your relationship, because it looks good and everyone, probably not you, but everyone is happy with the situation. That's your ex. He's just happy with how things are because it looks okay to him.
Yeah.
That's how it will stay.
So you
There's
mean
no
it's
shift
not
or
gonna
change on that.
progress? There is nothing gonna progress. It's gonna stay the way it is.
At the moment, in this right now, right here, right now, that's what it looks like because everything looks fine. There's nothing pushing it out, nothing pushing it into another direction. So however it's presenting itself, it's not pushing somebody to make any decisions, your ex, to make any decisions about anything. He's very happy with the way things are because it looks good for him. I'm thinking it doesn't look good for you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Vicki.
Sorry. Okay. Bye.
See
Thank
ya.
you. Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of some people. And I'm going to bring Cher on. Cher's jumped to queue. Thank you. Okay, where are we? Cher, how are you?
Hey, Vicky, I'm good. How are you?
Well, thank you. Do you have a question for me?
I just want a general card for my current moment.
Okay, I can do that for you. Woohoo! Here we go. All right, so I'm going to tune into your energy. Oh, I like your energy. You're still like looking here, looking here, looking here, looking here. So there's still a bit of like real sort of static energy around you here, 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 here. But you're standing still. So that means that you're in control, but you're still keeping an eye on everything. Does that make sense? Here we go. You've got full energy around you, which means new direction or new venture for yourself. So you're ready to step into something new. I really feel like you've got things under control. You're still on the lookout, but your eyes are still going here, 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 but you're in one place. So much more stable. Here, this is the full energy is. This is a new direction or a new thing happening around you, or preparing for something new. So I really feel like that you're ready to like what do you want to call it? Like branch out or move forward. I really think that you're in I think this has to do with work for you, that you're in a new position, a new way of doing things, and the full energy is around you to move you out of the space that you think you used to be in.
Hello.
Sorry, my internet must have. Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry, my internet must have. Okay?
I didn't quite get you. Did you say move something to do with my job to move me out of the situation?
Yeah, it feels like yes. I think that you're moving into a new position, a new area. The full energy is helping you move into that new area. Yeah. So.
Sounds like a new job.
And but like it could be a new job, or it could just be stepping into something new in your current job. It feels like that. It's not about taking it. It could be about taking a leap of faith, but this is more so you already know what you're doing, and now you're ready to step into something new. So you're getting a bit of a push actually, rather than a leap. Does that make sense? So it's like extending yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. It's time to extend yourself, and that's what the full energy is bringing to you.
Okay. It might not mean a new job, but it could also mean a new.
Yes, there is something new around that. But if you're tired of your old job, stepping into a new job, it's still your choice. There's nothing pushing you out, except for that your soul is ready for the next step of your evolution when it comes to your work and what you do. Like you feel like you're satisfied or static where you are, and it's time to move forward. So whether it's in your current job and you find something new, as like you step into a new role or new obligations, or you step into a new job, but there's nothing pushing you out of a job at the moment. If you want to move, you can. There's no foul there, but if you want to stay, there's no issue around that either. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Angela on board now. Right. You ready, Angela? Hi, how are you?
Yes, I am. Hello, how are you?
Well, thank you. Do you have a question for me?
Yes, please. Can I have just a card, please?
Okay, I can do a card for you. I'm going to tune into your energy first. Whoops. A card just jumped out. How about that?
Wonderful.
I'll leave that one there. Yep, but I'm going to tune into you. Okay, I like you've got a really sort of fresh energy. You've got nice, like either big ideas around you or big aspirations around you at the moment. Your aura is spread out, so it's reaching for something, or you want to taste something new or try something new around you. So you're ready for a change in your life because your aura, it's like your aura is spreading itself out. So here we have the Lovers card, which this is a card that jumped out. So this is about that you'll have a direction to head into. You've got choice around you. All you're worried about is am I going to make the right choice? And here we've got this is the card I chose for you, the Seven of Wands, which is you have everything like your own confidence is building in yourself. So that's why your energy is sort of sitting out there, because you're very confident in your abilities and what you want to bring into your life. So I really feel like that you're heading down a new path. Like you're ready to branch out and do something different. The only concern you have is that you're going to make the wrong choice. You know, am I going to make the right choice? But the fact is, if you tap into what your skills are and use your self-confidence, it doesn't really matter what you step into. It's you're going to find what it is that you love. You've got the Lovers card here.
Okay.
You're going to find and step into what your passion is and what you love. But both of these cards here suggest that you're ready for change. You're ready for something new to come in, and your aura is extended. It's not fully out there, but it's like a nice big huge bubble that's reaching out, looking for that potential. You know what I mean? Like little feelers are out there waiting for something new to pop in. So whatever pops up for you, that opportunity that turns up, if it makes you feel good about who you are, and that's the clue here, then you know that you're on the right direction, not to force yourself into something that you think you should be.
Would that aura be at the moment I'm just feeling really drained and tired? Would that be a cause of that?
I don't think so. I really think the fact that if you're feeling drained and tired, and that's not what I'm picking up around your energy, sorry, I'm telling you that you're wrong. Sorry, no, the fact that your aura is out like that means that you're looking for something new. The fact that you're drained and tired is not impacting on something new for yourself. If you're feeling drained and tired at the moment, it's your soul's way of getting you out of your own way to stop you from pushing yourself into something that's going to, again, drag you down and drag you down. You may have a habit, or your personality may try and force yourself into something that doesn't actually quite suit you, because you think you should do it. Does that make sense?
Yes,
like
always.
you think, yes. And so if your energy is really low, if your energy is really low, it's your soul's way of saying, we're going to keep you still, but we're going to show you some new things.
Okay.
So that, you don't go racing off and trying to control everything again.
Okay. And that's what I do. I always try to control everything.
Yeah. Well, to me, there's a change around you and you're extending yourself to look for that opportunity, and your soul is keeping you still so you don't get in your own way. And that's, because when I tune into your energy, I don't pick up that at all, that tiredness. So that's not impacting on you.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you for joining me.
Evening.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Jeanette has chosen to join the queue, so I'm going to bring Jeanette on board. Hello, Jeanette. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Now, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I'd like to know going forward with work, what the future holds, sort of summer months onwards. Okay,
let's have a look for you.
Please.
Okay, let's have a look for work for you. And I'm just letting everybody know in the who's watching, I've just popped the invitation out. So if you want to jump the queue and get a personal reading, you can copy and paste it into your browser like these guys have done, and you can jump the queue and talk to me. You'll be in my little waiting room. Alrighty, so this is for you, Angela. I'm sorry, Jeanette. Sorry, Jeanette. Sorry, getting confused there. All right, so this is about your work and moving forward. So first of all, we're going to look at I'm going to tune into your energy first and see what you're telling me. All right, so you're like very stuck at the moment, and also your thinking is a bit stuck. So you want something to be a certain way, and it's like you're banging your head against a brick wall. Does that make sense? So like there's a stubbornness around you. Like you would like things to be this way, and that's it. So let's have a look and see what. Look at this card here, 5 of Swords. So there's a lot of intimidation or overwhelm around you when it comes to work. You feel, if you're trying to, like, you're working at the moment?
I am, yes.
Yeah, see, this card here suggests that anything new or where you are, your work situation at the moment, there are things to be resolved around you personally before any changes happen around work or any new direction around work, because there's an overwhelm here. It's not that you're trying to people please here, but there is a sense that you're tired of sort of doing all the dog's body work. Does that make sense? Not really?
No, not really.
Okay. Let me just tune into your energy. Okay. See, when I tune into you, I've got this sort of one track, stubborn, and a feeling of overwhelm around you. So if that's not you, does that sound like somebody around you?
Not really, because I'm quite alone at the moment. I'm on my own, working from home.
Right.
And in a temporary position.
So this isn't okay. Jeanette, can I put you on hold for a minute and come back to you? Do you mind waiting a minute?
No, not at all.
Good. Because if that's not suiting you, I'm going to just pop you back in the queue.
Thank you.
And I'll come back to you in a couple of minutes' time, because something's a bit wonky there. Might be for somebody else. Okay, won't be a minute.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Don't go away. Okay, I'm going to bring Ange on board. Okay, Ange, how are you?
Hi, Vicki. I'm good, thank you.
So, do you have a question for me, Ange?
Yes. So I'm in the process of decluttering my life on many levels, but I kind of feel like I want to move house, but I have no idea. I just need some clarity or some kind of, I don't know, something.
So
I don't know how else to explain it. So
okay,
yeah.
so you're decluttering your life. You're not really
Yes.
happy at home. Is that what you're saying?
I sort of feel like, so I've lived in this place for about almost 9 years. So obviously 9 is an ending number. So I feel like it's time to move, but not quite yet. So I don't know what else I need to do, which is why I started the declutter. So
Let's have a look.
like I don't know where to look, like what to, just a bit stuck, that's all.
Okay. Generally in that sort of situation, the declutter would be just a something to keep you busy. It's like it's busy hands, right? So
Yeah.
I don't really feel anything around you, even when you're talking to me, pushing you out of where you are at the moment. However, the fact that you're ready to do this means that now the search starts is through your aura rather than actually physically doing anything. So what happens now is that you stay where you're at until the next step opens up and the next step opens up. I get this is a sense around you when you talk. Sometimes I can pick up from when people talk to me what their energy is doing. And so when you're talking to me, it feels like it's going to be a very slow process about the next move. So you're on track about moving. It's just the time frame is out of whack for you. So I'll pull a card around the energy.
So will it be moving in with someone else, or will it mean moving by myself to live by myself?
I get by yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm not never rule out. The only reason I'm saying by yourself is because there's an independence around you. You could still be living with somebody, but your energy is very much within your own self.
Yeah.
So like you're basically you're not going to attach yourself to somebody else's ideas or compromise yourself at the moment. So that's what your energy feels like.
Yeah, I've had too much of that. Hence the declutter.
So there's nothing wrong with being in a relationship or living with somebody, even if they're a flatmate, but being in that sort of independent space. And if anyone tells you that that's wrong or that you feel that it's wrong, then they're wrong. Okay. what you're doing is that you're showing your own assertiveness and your own strength. So let's have a look around what the shift is around this sort of discomfort that you're feeling. So here's your declutter. This is like this is all of your belief systems at the moment are being, not all of them, but some of your belief systems are being challenged at the moment. So that a few home truths are coming to you. The desire to move is correct, but there are other things to be done and to be put in place or resolved first before you can actually make the move. At the moment, the easiest option is to move. It could be that there are some relationship stuff to resolve or work stuff to resolve before you can move house. Okay, does that make sense? Moving house is something that you actually have control over, and that's what this card is showing me here. I'm not picking up anything else other than from what you've told me personally about your situation, other than like there's nothing definitive about whether you are going to move or not going to move, other than your world is actually crumbling around you. Your belief systems are collapsing around you. So you're keeping busy by decluttering. A few home truths are coming and slapping you in the face. And that sounds really sort of aggressive, doesn't it? But it's true. So those things, once they're honestly faced, then the move will be a smooth sailing thing. But if you focus on the move now, then those other things are just going to keep coming at you. And yes, you won't be moving. Yeah?
Yeah, so basically I need to keep on the healing path and what I'm doing with work and stuff, and then the rest will sort itself out and I will know.
The rest will sort itself out. The fact that you know that you want to move, that's the least of your issues.
Okay,
there
so
are the
just
other things to,
focus on the other stuff. All right.
Yes,
Got it.
because
Thank you.
they're the more things in front of you. Yeah, okay. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks so much, Vicki. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll do one more, Jeanette, then I'm back with you. Let's have a look. This is Denise. Hi, Denise. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, Denise, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I do. Look, hubby and I have made some plans towards the end of the year, but at the moment, it's all based around our house selling that we want to know whether you can see whether that may be coming to fruition anytime soon.
Okay, let's see. What's your husband? Just his first name. Is that okay if you tell me
Sure,
his
Peter.
first name? Peter, okay. Okay. Now the reason I wanted to ask, now why I would need to know his name, but sometimes energy, like the energy of the name. But now I understand. Like you're far-reaching, and he's right here. So at the moment, you're sort of not on the same page when it comes to where you're going. Are you finding it a little bit frustrating at the moment? Sort of trying to work that out with him.
Or we've had the lead up to that. Yeah, we've kind of come to the same page now.
Yeah. When I look at his energy. He's sort of not standing still, but he's like dealing with here and now. When I go to your energy is way in the future.
Yeah,
so
always is.
So that is, it feels, even though that's probably not always an issue at the moment, it feels a bit out of balance when it comes to resolving the energy around the house. But having said that, but that's where you're at the moment. But let me go forward to the future. Let me have a look for you at the end of the year. I reckon I'm getting a yes around it, but it feels like so close to the bone or so close to the wire that it's almost like either a no-go or just before or just after. So it's really going to take it right down to the wire. I really think that's why your energy is right down the end, because you know
That's
this.
funny. That's
You're already
funny because
making
we've
those
had
plans.
this conversation.
But let me pull a card around that. Okay, I like it. Like Peter's dealing with the stuff that's here and now, and you're dealing with the stuff that's in the future.
Yeah.
But it would make it difficult to have that conversation. But if you're making it work, that's good. All right. So this is your card. Choices.
Okay.
That's good. When I look at this card here, this is about that you'll have options and choices available to you, but it may not be what you think it's going to be.
Okay.
Like you'll have it in your head about what you think it's going to look like. That's why you're down there. However, and Peter's here, so he's a bit more based in the here and now, and you're into the future. So the choices that come up will take a thought adjustment, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's good. It's a good sign. It's like that's a yes. That things are going to clear the path for you, but it may not be what you imagined it's going to be.
Okay.
So either that you get to do your plans without the house selling, or the house sells while you're away, and things like that. But
Okay.
it's very positive, and it requires an adjustment of thinking.
All right. Thank you.
But there's no blockages. Okay. Thank you. Thanks,
Awesome.
Denise.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. All right, Jeanette, I'm going to bring you back on board. Let's have a go.
Hello.
You with me?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Let me see if I can't shoot. If I can't get this, I don't know what we'll do. Might leave that open to the field. Maybe there's someone else out there who can give you a reading. But let me just see if I can't tune into your energy.
It has been known.
Okay. I can't get past it. This do you find so, Jeanette? I don't know what this is. It's like a straight and narrow, or down the path, or no sort of variation mindset. Or are you very well rounded and okay with like life and feel very changeable?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
And every time I go into your energy, I keep getting the opposite. So I don't know where that's coming
Weird.
from. It is weird. What I'll do, I'll forget about all of that. I'll pull a card for you rather than trying to read you. Let's just get right out of that. I'll go somewhere else rather than reading your aura. Actually, it's funny. I was thinking about writing a little blog about, when we read, what do we actually read? And so when I read, and when I'm doing these readings here on Spiritual Events Directory, I go straight to your aura. If your guides come in, that's fine. If your loved ones come in, that's fine. That's up to them. But while I'm here, it's much easier to go bang, 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 quick like that. But I'm going to go a little bit higher for you. Let's go. Oh, okay, there we are. I really feel that the fact that that these readings are deviating, I really think that you have strong psychic energy yourself. Do you feel that you can talk to people who have passed over?
I do have I am psychic, yeah.
Yes. And see, oftentimes, not all the time, but more often, every once in a while, if I do a reading for somebody who's psychic or a medium, they always put somebody else in front of them for me to do a reading for. But they might even do it unconsciously. So that's why I was wondering whether that felt like somebody that you knew. And but I'm going to pull, actually, I'm pulling two cards, and I'm going to leave it all behind, and I'm just going to tune into the higher space. I'm going to bring you a message from Spirit. How does that sound?
Yep, sounds perfect.
All right. Okay, so stability.
Cool. Yep.
And clarity.
Right,
so
okay.
you are where you are is stable.
Sorry,
everything is fine. So it doesn't matter where you land on your feet.
Stable,
so it doesn't matter where you land,
yeah.
you land on your feet. Yeah, always. What else? They're showing me that no matter what, the pathway is going to be clear, no matter what. So even though things might be up in the air at the moment, you'll always land on your feet, and the next step will always be shown to you. You have that energy around you. You have that clarity around you. So, yeah, so here, look, they're all giving me goosebumps now. So we're under that high space. Yeah. So there's no concern about job and where you're heading. You'll always land on your feet, and the pathway is always going to be open. But you don't have to make it happen. You'll just see it. It'll be, oh yeah, that's the next thing I have to do. But it's going to land in front of you rather than you going to chase it down.
Great.
Okay, so it'll always just show itself to you. Yeah. And you'll be able to see that opportunity. That's what the Ace of Swords energy is all about.
Cool.
Okay, cool. There you go. No problem. We got there. Okay. Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you,
okay.
Vicki. Appreciate.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go to Carlene. Hello, Carlene.
Hello.
You ready?
No.
I saw you left a comment and I didn't get to it because everyone's jumping the queue. I'll see you guys there. I can see you. Won't be long. Okay, so Colleen, you have a question about moving house. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, would you mind turning your telly down for a bit?
Oh,
Is that your
hang on.
TV?
Can you turn that telly down, John? Sorry, I'm on here. I'll go to the other room. Hang on.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna pull, so Colleen, I'm going to pull some cards for you because otherwise the whole of Australia and all over the world can hear your telly. That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, house, you're sort of stuck where you are at the moment, right? And
Yeah.
there's there's again, so sort of, even though this is like a contentment card, there's sort of a stuck where you are, but new beginnings. All right. Let's have a look at 3 of these together. I really think that you're going to get there's a bit of like, what do you call it, stagnation around you. It's like sitting still energy. That's what these 2 guys are about. Like, you know how you get stuck in a rut? But it's not a bad rut, right? It's just like you're poodling along. That's fine. So something's going to come along. The fact that the Fool energy is here, something's going to come along too, make you go, oh, okay, I've got to go now. It's time. Take a chance. Take a leap. So expect, but I really feel like there's a mover. If you're going to move, yes, there's a move around you, but it's almost like have to get pushed out by chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So expect the unexpected.
Okay.
But if you're
All
feeling
right.
like it's not going to happen, it's because you're sort of in a nice space. It's just, there's no urgency to move.
No, there's no urgency. Just that we wanted this place. So
No,
that was
no.
what I was asking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And so it will come. There is something coming that's going to leap out and go right, and you'll just go bang like that. So it's a nice space. It's not an uncomfortable
Okay.
space that you're in. It'll be fine. Yeah. It's just that it'll just
All right.
like not, you know, it'll come out of the blue or just turn up. Move you on.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Thanks, Colleen.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Angela C is next. Angela, are you there? Welcome aboard.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, my mum passed away just about a month ago, and I
Oh, I'm
guess it's made me
sorry.
question. No, it's all right. It just made me question a lot of things in terms of future and whether I'm on the right path. I guess it's always
Okay.
been there before Mum passed, but I guess now it's
Mhm.
made me question a lot of stuff. So
As
yeah,
it does.
just wanna,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Let's have a look where you're at. At the moment, the energy around you is still like very like in a space or a cloud of healing. It's still like that way, seeing that way forward is not like it's not clear. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've got that nice sort of healing space around you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look though. Once it clears, okay. There's still a bit of a process to go through. Was it unexpected that your mum passed? That
No. Oh, it came quicker than we thought, but that's
than
we
you
knew that she
expected,
wasn't. Yeah.
The only reason I ask is that there is still a bit of healing to do. Like you'll sort of come out of this
Yep.
space. There'll be a little bit of almost like I'm going to try and stay exactly where I am because that makes you feel safe.
Yep.
And then you'll start to push yourself
Sure.
out of that space. So the priorities
Okay.
that are already shifting around you that you can feel are sending you down another direction. Absolutely, yes. But once you come out of it, it's going to take a little while. I want to say, I was going to say give it another month before you start feeling that shift. But once that shift starts to happen, you'll want to sit still. I don't want to move. I'd like a little bit of fear around it.
Okay.
That's necessary for, again, that strength to build up for yourself. But let's pull a card for
Sure.
you.
Okay, thank you.
I really like the idea of travel for you. I don't know why. Is it that you have a desire to travel?
Oh, I'd love to travel.
Yeah. Like, that's the first thing that popped. I was asking what is it that you wanted to, yeah, well, I was just asking what is it you wanted to do that was different to what you're doing at the moment. So here we are. This is a plan. Yeah.
I've been questioning that for. I've been in my current position for like 30 years, so I just want to change that. So.
Yeah, I know, and it's going to take a little bit of a mindset shift. But see, these are your plans. So they're still they're still a little bit up in the air. They haven't quite formed, like they haven't solidified just yet. But this is just that healing that's taking place. Yeah. So whatever your dreams are, they're still there. As I said, you just have to come out of that space, and they're going to start happening. Yeah. It's all good.
Sure.
All good. Yeah.
Okay.
I really
Fantastic.
like it.
Thank you so much, Vicki.
Yeah. No worries, love. Okay. Thank you. All the best.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Rach, you ready?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
What can I do for you?
I'm thinking just a general one today, like everyone else.
Okay, sure. Hey, well, I've got you. I was going to message you. Do you want to come and be on my other show?
Ooh, what show is that?
On Thursdays, I'll tell everyone in the whole world out there too. On Thursdays, I've got a little another time slot on Spiritual Events Directory. So I'm creating a little magazine show, and I'm interviewing people. And I'd love to interview you, Rach. So we should do that. Would you like to do that?
Maybe. What time? What time of the day?
It's all pre-recorded.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be in touch. I'll get my people to call your people. But now, this is your reading, a general reading for you. Look at this. That's relationship stuff. You already know that. Okay. Actually, I like it. I like this more, that things are coming together for you rather than relationship stuff. It's like everything's coming together. Everything's pulling in and turning out. So whatever it is that you've been sort of branching out and doing, whether it's connecting with people, whether it's work or anything like that, all the things that you love are all now coming together and creating something. Like they're not turning into one thing. They're just all starting to work together and work properly. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, it's like that. This is a marriage card, right? But it's not that you're going to get married, although you might be getting married. I don't know. But anyway, but this is more like everything's coming together to work in communion with each other. So if do you have 3 different things on the boil at the moment with your work?
Well, it's more to really. It's like the travel, and then obviously my holistic stuff, which I'm putting more online. But I've still got the. I'm doing part of it mobile. Once the Easter holidays are finished and I've got some time. So yeah, there's that aspect, but I am focusing a lot online, and then obviously there's the travel side as well. Yeah.
I'm wondering whether the third aspect is Tristan. That all has to work in there too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like everything is coming together for you. Okay, so it's all going to start fitting into and all slotting into each other and working with each other rather than pulling you in all different directions.
So I'll feel less connected and more focused.
That's right, yes. And it's actually all going to make sense. And so it's all going to flow nicely and make sense and weave in with each other and turn into something solid.
Sounds good.
I like it. But I'll be in touch about being on my show.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
Thank you for joining me. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we've got Angela now. Angela's on board. Welcome. How are you? Oh, you came on before.
Yes, that's correct.
Do you have another question?
Yes, actually employment. Will I be staying where I am?
All right. Well, Angela, I might just I'm going to talk to Cerise and Melinda, and then I'll come back to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is.
Cool. Just stay there. Stay in the waiting room. Okay.
No.
Okay, Cerise, how are you? Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, thank you. That's okay. Thank you for having me.
Do you have a question for me?
I feel like I've been met with so many challenges, but things are starting to par out a bit, and I'm liking that par out a bit. I know challenges teach you stuff, so I'm hoping that I won't have too many more challenges. But yeah.
So you'd like to know if life's going to settle down, is that right?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so there's still I've got one or two people around you in your ear. So this has got, I've got like there's a young man or young boy, like somebody who's still around you. Is there somebody like that around you? I've got not two boys, but especially one.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're not in your, like they're still ones that you are thinking about or that you're putting energy into, but they're just sort of you're resolving those things. So there's still a few little things that that you're cutting the cords from and resolving, not like letting them go. They're just you're thinking about them. Your future is very clear. So your way ahead's quite clear, but there's one or two things left, just sitting in the back of the aura. But let's have a look at your past better. Let's have a look at your future. Oh, look at this. So once you're on your, like, standing on your own 2 feet, you'll start to realize the things that you don't have in your life that you'd like to bring into your life. This 5 of Pentacles card represents oftentimes like no money or lack of money or money pouring out. But in this instance, when I look at it for you, this is more that, okay, well, I don't have this, and this. I now desire these things. And so that means that you start to work towards it. This is also too, 5s represent for me a rock bottom space. So that things can't get any worse or you're not going to go any lower, which is always a good thing, right?
Yes,
not that things are bad, but, but that's the lowest you can go. So that means that I'm only moving upwards. When I tune into your energy, your future is nice and clear. It's just when things settle down and when you start to look around you and you start realizing what you don't have, then you know that you're on the right path because you'll start heading towards accumulating those things or bringing those things in for yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll have enough energy to do that too.
Thank you. Yeah. I have a lot of energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, Melinda, how are you?
Hi, Vicki. Good, thanks.
So, what's your question?
Actually, 2 things. One's finances, and the other one is selling the house.
Okay, everyone's selling their house at the moment. All right, tonight's selling the house night. So, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but I'm just going to tell you the energy around money at the moment for you. All right. So this is the second time the Lovers has turned up in the readings. So when it comes to finances and money, there is a worry about where do I spend my money? How am I going to, what my choices are? The Lovers card says that you have choice. However, it's, again, this is the Lovers card has done this twice now. There's doubt around the direction that you're heading in. So it's not that you're spoiled for choice. It's that the choices that are in front of you, it's not very clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, there's that little bit of a worry about, okay, well, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do that? So clearing the air. Let's see. This is probably some not great advice.
Yep.
Okay. So paired with these two here together, there'll be somebody or people in your ear that are probably not experts in their field and creating a bit of discord around you. So I'm going to pull another card to go as an ending, all right, for you.
Yep.
Too, so that so when it comes to your money and selling your house, there's a lot of discord or misinformation around. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep.
So it's really difficult to make a clear decision about what direction to head in. Also to do, it's all tied in with the money and everything as well. It's like, if we have all this or we have enough, all those sorts of things it's about making wrong decisions and the wrong people in your ear. So let's have a look how is it going to resolve itself? So we've got this is like the 3rd time the Fool's turned up tonight. So the Fool energy means that leaving the safety of what you know and heading out into the unknown. So this is about, let me just look at that for a minute. No regrets, right? So it's like, do it. You're going to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because there must be a lot of advice perhaps around your cloud in the air, and you have an idea about what you want to do. It's just the Lover's card is clouding that energy as well. So you're just, everything's just going to go, and you're going to go, you know what? No regrets. I'm going to do this. I don't care anymore because I'm tired. And you're just going to do this thing that you know exactly what you want to do. So you will make the right decision at the end. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Cool. Okay.
Very
No
good.
worries. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Vicki.
Bye.
See you, doll. Bye.
Okay, Angela. Here you are. Let's know. You have a question about your job. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. About the direction that it's heading in?
Yes, like, am I going to stay where I am, or will I be moving on?
Okay, let's see. Oh, what I'll do, tune in first. So you've got that nice aura energy around you that's reaching out. I don't get a moving on energy. I don't get a moving on feeling around work for you. However, there is a new interest comes into your life. So a new thing takes your attention rather than a new job. Does that make sense? So it still could mean a new job, but it's more something that you love rather than having to do a job. Yeah. Where you are at the moment, there's no stay or go, and there's no stay or go energy or anything pushing you out. But when it comes to what you're looking at the moment is a little bit of the Knight of Cups energy is a little sort of fantasy at the moment. So it's very difficult to land on something because none of your ideas make sense just yet. That's all. So it's a bit of a daydream. Allow your daydreams to happen, and eventually they will land on the ground. Your feet will land on the ground with those. And I'd be following some passions at the moment, and that'll help clear your head about how you want to stay at work. Follow your heart a little bit. Do that as a side hustle, and work will start to make more sense. Okay. Thanks, Angela.
You, Vicki.
Okay, bye. All righty. So now we've got everyone is out of the queue. Let's go back to the comments. Now let's see. Let's go here. I love watching your work. Your energies are very strong and powerful. Thank you so much, Kirby. Let's see. Let's go here. We've got a question. Oh, feeling so lost. This is Michelle. Okay, let's have a look for you. Need some guidance. What I'll do, Michelle, is I'll give you a card to say this is energy that's around you right now. How are we going for time? Good. This is what you're working through. If you're feeling lost, generally, okay, so when we feel lost, it's mostly because we are fighting something that because we think we should stay here. This is how we've always done it. I don't want to move, all that sort of stuff. And so our mind becomes clouded because our soul is moving us in this direction and our mind is fighting to keep us here. So we feel a bit lost. That is absolutely normal. So please do not give yourself a hard time if you're not getting it. Your soul is moving you in the right direction and your mind is helping itself feel safe in its own time. And that's all that we can ask for ourselves. So you take one day at a time. You deal with what's in front of you and then you move on and you deal with the next thing and so forth. And eventually things will start to become clear. So Michelle, I'll stop raving on and pull a card. Here's your card for you. Here we are. And that's exactly what I think. This is a card that tells you exactly what I said. So you are being moved forward. You're being moved out of your situation. However, the Page of Wands is not allowing any ideas to formulate. The Page of Wands is always any page is restless energy. It hasn't formed yet. It hasn't created anything just yet. And so therefore, trying to decide what direction to head in or what to do, you haven't got a chance right now. The page energy is just too surrounding you. What I would say to you, as I said, I just said to you, is that you deal with one thing, you deal with the next thing until things start to clear up and you know what direction to head in, you just live. And so eventually your mind will start to clear and you'll understand the direction you're heading in. I actually wrote a little bit about this today. I remember, just quickly, you can read about it in my blog, and it's probably a little bit of a ramble, I should say. But I had depression for about a year and a half or so, and I could not, and still, even as I'm writing this blog this afternoon, even to this day, could not understand what I had to do that for. And I realized that my mind was shut down so that I could explore some particular healing part of my life without my emotions being affected by it. I had to visit my childhood. I had to visit my childhood trauma to reconcile it. The only way I could do that was my mind had to be shut down. And once that was experienced, now that I look back, I can see how I started to come out of it. So don't despair if things feel lost. If you are feeling clouded and lost, it's simply because you're being asked to stand still so that you can just deal with one thing, deal with the next thing, and deal with the next thing, because that's all that you can do right now. You can only do what you can do. Okay. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you. All righty. Now, Angela says, thank you for my cards. You're welcome. All right. Now, Sri says, thank you again, Vicki. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, here's Alicia. Week ahead. I love a weekly card. Weekly cards are good. I do a weekly forecast and it's up on YouTube every week, and I try and get up there on a Monday, and sometimes it doesn't happen. And I was ahead of the game this week, and I thought, I'll get it all done. And you think I got four goes. I had trying to get the weekly forecast just before this broadcast. I'm done. I thought, still haven't got it done. But you can go and check my weekly forecast on my YouTube channel. Tomorrow it'll be up there. So this is for you, Alicia. This is your week ahead. Oh, there's another page. I love pages. This page I love because it's very sensitive. So your week ahead is going to be sort of a bit fraught with emotional slings and arrows, as they say, where things are going to come in and you're going to feel really affected emotionally by them. But all this does is pull you into yourself and decide who you're going to let walk over you, who is going to hurt you. And it's sort of almost like not creating a shell, but creating a not a toughness. How would you say? You are creating a inner strength that you do not have to put up with all the rubbish. You can stay, you can go, you can stay, you can go. So that you can be sensitive. You're extremely emotionally sensitive this week. So, but as I said, very helpful to move people out, keep people in, move people out, keep people in. And it's going to put you in a good place to actually practice that, so that when the sensitivity does lift, you'll have no problem with it. And you can say, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So you're clearing the air basically for yourself, Alicia. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got, oh, where are we? I lost you. Oh, Alicia says thank you. Oh, here we are. Mima, could I have a card, please, if I get time? I do have time. I have another 8 minutes. Oops. So on Thursdays at 6, Australian Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing pre-recorded show with my weekly forecast as part of it, some interviews, little hints and tips, like a little magazine type show based on all the work that I do, little content, no more than 3-minute videos. Otherwise, I do talk too much, as you know, but just a bit of fun, and with some traveling videos in there too. So a bit of an indulgence for me, but we'll see how that goes if you guys like it. So, and we'll have some exercises to do too, and I'll come in and do some comments. I'll answer some comments and things like that. We'll play some games and we'll get our psychic energy on. We'll get our psychic strength built up. So this is for Mima. Okay. Alrighty. So this is for you, Mima. Oh, this number. Third time the fills come out. I want to pull another card to go with it, because I've already said the fill 100,000 times today. But having said that, for your energy, it'll be something different. So let's have a look. Oh, I love this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go with the Hunter up the top here, and the guide. Here's the guide. So you have guide energy around you helping you with the direction to head in, and so that you can take some chances and just go along without having to do too much of the heavy lifting. You've got lots of guide energy around you right now helping you out. So that's really nice light future part of, or the next part of the next couple of months actually I'm getting for that. So here's the energy around it is about change of job or direction of work. You're going to decide, oh, you know what, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Or so you might be bringing in another skill in, or even change jobs, or even slow work down, but that you're dissatisfied with your place in the world right now. And that's what that new direction will be all about. Alrighty, let's do some, okay. Oh, Oni. Okay. Well, Angela says, thank you for the clarity. You're welcome. Michelle says, thank you. You're welcome, guys. Okay. And Tiana's there too. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. So I've got 4 more people. 3 more people. First of all, Oni, anything for you. So I better get my skates on. I've got 4 minutes. Okay, Oni, you have a lot of ability at the moment that's shining through. You are strong, right? So go forth. Whatever you want to do, go after it, because the 7 of Wands energy means that you've got a lot of confidence inside you at the moment. And also, too, you're smashing it. Whatever you're doing it so, so well. Keep that going, because that's going to put you in a position where you can actually ask for what you want, but simply because you have the confidence in yourself and you'll get what you want. So it's not that it's not coming to you, it's just it'll exude from you. And you go, oh, I can actually do this. I want this. I'm going for it. And that's what 7 of Wands energy is doing for you. The Mima says, thank you. You're welcome, Lonely. So Tiana, we're going to do for you. There's a card. Yep, I do have time. I have a little bit of time. So this is for you, Tiana. Oh, this card here. All right. So she is, first up, she's the teacher energy. But when I look at this card, you have, you're actually channeling the Queen of Swords energy right now. So it is strong, it is wise, but it's cutting. You are speaking your truth, and you're mindful of it, but you're not actually holding back anymore. You're not being overly sort of pushy with it, or even under pushy with it. You're just saying, this is how things are, and you're feeling very strong in yourself. But I don't know, there's like you're going to do some sort of, I'm not saying they're going to do some sort of, I want to say that you're doing, she's the teacher, not the student, but there's like study around you. So she's very strong about that. Come and learn some tarot cards with me. Tarot reading school, tarot practitioner course starts on the 5th of May. If you want to come, it's 4 weeks online in a group, and 2 weeks, two sessions with me in person to organize your business and your reading styles. Great course. I teach you how to read. I don't teach you the meanings, I teach you how to read. Alrighty, let's see. So thank you, Tiana. Now, Deb says, any guidance for me? Let's see. It's a bit close, isn't it? You can see all my wrinkles. All right. This is for you, Deb. Yes. I would say go for it. There's something, those rewards. This is rewards for effort. And it's a really good indication that you're on the right path, because you're going to get shown that you're on the right path. And I really like that you're being appreciated, and that's what this card represents here. So it's really lovely. If someone's appreciating you and they're showing you that they appreciate you, just those are the indications that you're on the right in the right direction. So one more. This is for Gail. All right. Oh, it's Kirby. Just joining again. I've got a calming voice. That's what people tell me. Come and do meditation. I run the meditation group. You can listen to me all night. Okay, heading in the right direction. Well, that's the yes no question, Gail. So what I'll do is I'll see what's the energy of the direction that you're heading in right now. We've got the King of Swords. So that is very straight down the line, by the rules. Everything's cut and dried. Everything is on the table. No more secrets. So, and it's out of your hands. Whatever's happening around any decisions, out of your hands now. It's being done arm's length, and all will be resolved. All will be taken care of. Alrighty, I do actually have to go. It's my time. So thanks for joining me. Thursday, as I said, pre-recorded show, and I'll see you again next Sunday. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys. And the guys who jumped the queue, thanks for doing that. I really love doing live readings. Bye.